West Hollywood, California, from a small town founded on affordable housing for workers of a rail yard to having one of the most expensive condo sales in the history of Los Angeles at $21.5 million. So yes, today we're going to talk about West Hollywood real estate. We'll talk a little bit of history, prices, who lives here, why the heck are people even moving here, and then at the end we'll take a tour of the different neighborhoods in West Hollywood, including the most expensive, my favorite, and the best bang for your buck. First, West Hollywood is located in central Los Angeles, surrounded by Beverly Hills, the Hollywood Hills, the Fairfax District, and Hollywood. So yeah, if Hollywood is not already cool in itself, it's surrounded by luxury, glitz, hipsters, and well, the people of Hollywood. But now for a little bit of history. In the late 1890s, West Hollywood was known as the town of Sherman. It started with a railroad company founded by Moses Sherman. Now, some of the first houses were small bungalows with lots selling for as little as $150, to which you're like, but back then that must have been like a gazillion dollars. Nope, that's like $5,000 today. But then came the glitz of Hollywood and the wealth of Beverly Hills, and the town of Sherman got caught right in the middle, which pretty much resulted in Vegas before Vegas existed. And because at the time West Hollywood was part of the county of Los Angeles and not the city of Los Angeles, it was kind of almost off the grid and borderline lawless. Prohibition didn't really exist. Mobsters did exist, and so did a bunch of strip clubs. And for years, this counterculture attitude thrived in West Hollywood and the Sunset Strip. It attracted and became the stomping ground for superstar rebels like The Doors, Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, and well, just a bunch of other crazy, rich, and famous people. And fast forward to today, and West Hollywood's rich and iconoclastic history has culminated into an open-minded, progressive city with an undertone of just the right amount of crazy. So who lives in West Hollywood? Well, about 11% of the population identify as being descendants of a former country of the Soviet Union. About 40% identify as LGBT, and 100% identify as special. West Hollywood is made up of some of the most unique, creative, and fashionable people in Los Angeles. I mean, it's kind of like a high-fashion supermodel married a struggling musician hipster and had a gay baby who eventually ran for city council. But some notable residents of West Hollywood have included Frank Sinatra, Marilyn Monroe, Jennifer Aniston, and well, just a bunch of other famous people. So why the heck are people moving to West Hollywood? One, to be cool by association, but aside from the cool factor, West Hollywood is one of the most convenient and walkable areas in Los Angeles. Actually, it's ranked by WalkScore as the #1 most walkable city in the whole state of California. I mean, you just have a bunch of social gathering places in and around West Hollywood. You got almost a mile and a half of the Sunset Strip filled with bars, restaurants, coffee shops, and well, just a bunch of other stuff. Then there's Santa Monica Boulevard with almost 3 miles of everything you could possibly need, from the crack of dawn to questionable hours of the night. And speaking of Santa Monica Boulevard and questionable hours of the night, West Hollywood has a free trolley with music that runs up and down Santa Monica Boulevard on the weekends from 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. so you can get drunk and not drive. And one of the slogans for this trolley is cuddling and breakfast not required. Yep, that's West Hollywood. But anyway, you also got a bunch of stuff on Melrose, the Robertson area, Hollywood, and the Grove. And when you finally just get tired of people and you want to take a hike, Runyon Canyon is practically down the street. So yes, there's a bunch of stuff to do in West Hollywood, which naturally also leads to a con: traffic, congestion, and density. So if you're looking for general peace and quiet, West Hollywood is probably not your best option. But anyway, now for the fun stuff, let's talk real estate. And by the way, my name is Daniel Rangel, real estate agent servicing West Hollywood. If I can be of any help, it would be an honor. And for a consultation on buying or selling, you can find my information in the description below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe. Now, the median price for a single family house in West Hollywood is around $2.2 million, which generally makes it more expensive than Culver City, less expensive than Santa Monica, and somewhat comparable to Venice. Now, you actually don't have a whole lot of single family houses in West Hollywood. They make up only about 16% of sales. Most of the zoning is for multi-unit buildings, so yes, this is going to be one of the more dense neighborhoods in Los Angeles, but that's kind of also why it's one of the most walkable. But speaking of density, the median price for a condo is about $950,000, which at first glance makes it seem more affordable than Brentwood and Westwood. But the thing is, West Hollywood generally has smaller units. For example, it's one of the few neighborhoods in LA where you can find studio apartment-sized condos for sale with as little as 300 square feet. But at the same time, West Hollywood is home to almost half of the most expensive condos sold in Los Angeles, over $50 million. Now, these condos can be found at the Sierra Towers on Doheny Road, 8899 Beverly on Beverly Boulevard, and the Pendry on the Sunset Strip. Also worth mentioning, in the past 10 years, the median price for a condo in West Hollywood has gone up by about 124%, which is a bigger increase than Brentwood, Westwood, and Santa Monica, which on average have increased by about 90%. But now let's talk neighborhoods. West Hollywood neighborhood number 1, the most expensive, West Hollywood West, located on the southwest corner of the city right next to Beverly Hills. This area is mostly made up of single-family houses and represents the biggest and one of the few single-family areas in West Hollywood. And this is probably one of the most walkable single-family areas in Los Angeles. You're literally trapped by stuff to do. I mean, no matter which direction you go, you're running into a coffee shop, restaurant, bar, fashion store, club, and equally entertaining high-end home interior stores. So yes, this is a rarity in Los Angeles. Low-density single-family housing with high-density amenities. It's really kind of the best of both worlds. Now, lot sizes here vary between about 3,000 square feet to about 6,000 square feet, with the smallest lots typically being found on the west side and gradually getting bigger the further east you go. Now, I personally like the section east of San Vicente Boulevard because it doesn't really have like any through streets, which helps keep this pocket quiet and somewhat private. Now, the median price for a single family house in West Hollywood West is around $2.8 million. West Hollywood neighborhood number 2, my favorite, City Center, but specifically the section between Santa Monica Boulevard and Melrose, which technically a big portion of this is not part of West Hollywood and actually belongs to the city of Los Angeles. But you're so close to all the amenities of West Hollywood that you would never really feel the difference. Now, this area is also a great option for both condos and single family houses. Also, I think this section of Santa Monica Boulevard is less congested and has more of a locals feel. And as for the houses here, if this were part of West Hollywood, these would be some of the most expensive and biggest single family houses in the city. Lot sizes are just, bigger here, about 25% bigger, with the median lot size being around 7,000 square feet. Now, condos here in general also represent a higher price tag, and because you have a mix of single family houses and condos, the condos here do benefit from less density and foot traffic. And I think one of the best sections to own a condo here is on the west side of this pocket. It puts you close to one of my favorite streets, Melrose Place, which kind of has this small village feel and is just a great place to grab a cup of coffee. Now, the median price for a single family house here is around $4.7 million, and the median price for a condo is around $1.3 million. And finally, West Hollywood neighborhood Number 3, the best bang for your buck, the Eastside, which is located between Fairfax Avenue and La Brea. And generally, this area is going to be a little bit more affordable, but it's also mostly made up of rental apartment buildings. And the few condos that do exist, the majority are fairly new construction. For example, in the past year, about 70% of the condo sales on the East Side were built after 2004. Which is something that you can't really say about any other part of West Hollywood. But yes, newer construction means more money, but per square foot, you're just gonna get more bang for your buck here than something similar on the West Side. So yes, the East Side is kind of a great way to get into something new at a somewhat decent price. Now, there's also this really cool little pocket of about 100 single-family houses near Plummer Park with nice quiet streets and better pricing than you would find on the West Side. Now, the median price for a condo on the East Side is about $1.2 million and about $1.7 million for a single-family house. And in summary, if you're looking for a fun, progressive, open-minded community with the best walk score in the whole state of California, you might be into West Hollywood. If you want a single-family house in one of the most expensive neighborhoods in West Hollywood, you may be into West Hollywood West. And if you're willing to step outside the technical boundaries of West Hollywood in exchange for bigger houses on bigger lots and some of the best condos, you may be into the section south of Santa Monica Boulevard. And if you're looking for the best bang for your buck on new construction, check out the East Side. But let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Love West Hollywood? Hate West Hollywood? Put it in the comments below. And by the way, my name is Daniel Rangel, real estate agent servicing West Hollywood. If I can be of any help, it would be an honor. And for a consultation on buying or selling, you can find my information in the description below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, or check out one of my other neighborhood videos. But either way, thanks a bunch for watching and have an awesome day.